Okay, so we're gonna do swatching today because I got a hankering for it. So I have this dotted journal. I don't know if you can even tell. Probably not. Whatever, there's dots. It's like graph paper, but with dots instead. And I got my thing laid out how I want to do it. We're going to go through and just fill up the skeleton first. It'll help me get in the groove of it. And I might decide to just stop doing it after a point. We'll see. And then start actually swatching. Do 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 do. Oh, right. But first, I want to put some stickers on here. These are my stickers. Oh, I didn't think about how I wanted this done, though. Maybe I'll put just Tangy on the front, and then these two on the back. I'm not used to decorating with stickers. So I don't have any, like, thought process much behind where things should be going. But yeah, you can get these and a lot more at my Redbubble store. That rhymed. Cat snail. Cat snail. I'm pretty sure. The goat for sure, and I think the cat snail are from a challenge I made for myself before I started the channel, where I took the original Pokemon sprites, and by that I mean only the ones that show up in your menu, not the Pokedex, and I made my own Pokemon based on those. Now I have a couple extra little blippies on the goat here. I'll have to remember to go and fix that later. Oops, that doesn't look right. Whatever. It's gonna be on the back. I'll never look at it. Okay, I don't think the common one's gonna look good with the other ones, so we're just gonna save that for something else. And now we'll know that this one is my swatching thing. Okay. I think this will go best if I do it in steps. Like, instead of doing every page individually, I'm going to go through and do the highlighter part, and then I'll go through and do the washi tape part, and then I'll go through and do the pen, or the writing. Okay, got my scissors, my tapes. Do 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 do. Okay, I think I'll start with pink. Do 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 do. Just like Isaac Newton, I'm adding a color to the rainbow. This one. Don't know what is up with my cord, but I'm like struggling here. Okay. Do, 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 do. A couple little rulers here. Came extra with something that I bought. Don't remember what. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Hi, Sake! Welcome! Oh, you'll be interested perhaps to know that I started a Witch's Tale this morning. I don't think I actually ever started it. Probably wanted to finish Ghost Trick first. But I was like, I want to check this out this morning. I'm going to check out this brochure. And it's very cute so far. I'm in the candy kingdom, if you will. Okay, purple. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Okay, I think I found doing it with the highlighter upside down made it a little more consistent for me. So I'm not looking for perfection here. I don't think I know this. Isn't that what it's called? You lent me a DS game called A Witch's Tale. You lent it to me a million bazillion years ago. Google it and maybe it'll come back to your memory. It's like RPG style. You're a cute witch, and the world is spooky Alice in Wonderland, slightly themed. Yeah, it's that. Well, it was in the box of other things that Sake lent me, as in the Ghost Trick box. There's that, and a Magician's Quest? And this one. Sake has no memory of this place. It seems like very much your kind of, like, spooky cuteness stuff. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you bought it for you and then it just ended up with me and you never actually played it? Your little companions for fighting are dolls that you pick up in the world. Well, I'll have to hurry up and beat it so I can get it back to you. Yeah, well, if I'm actually into it, which I appear to be so far, I would like to kind of blast through it if possible. I'm so excited to start Chibi Robo on stream, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I was like, I can't wait! I gotta play it! So I picked up the Chibi Robo Ziplash 3DS game that I got a long time ago when I was playing that. I'm so excited for it. And then I forgot how the zipline one played, and that's why I hadn't picked it up again. It's a platformer, and it's not like story based at all. You don't pick up trash. You pick up like 1 or 2 pieces of trash in every level, and the levels aren't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like you have a pie, and then you have a wheel to spin, and then you land on a level. And then when you do that one, you spin again. And you have to land on all of them and beat all of them in order to beat the boss of the world. So there's an element of chance in there that seems completely arbitrary and irritating. Mats, hello! Runs through the door, holding one hand on the head to keep the hat from flying off, and hold a briefcase in the other hand while rushing through the doorway. I'm on time! Close enough. Hello. Yeah, so... it's cute. There's things I like about it, but I'm not very good at it either. So I'm on like world 3 out of 6 or 7. Tried describing a businessman coming late to work. Well, I had that visualization in my head. We were just talking about the game I'm going to start playing tomorrow. Chibi Robo, and how excited I am to play it. I've played it before, and 100%ed it before. I think I've 100%ed it. Technically, I might not have, because there's something that you can only get, like one variation that you have for each gameplay. And you could only get one of 3 per play, and that's like the only thing that's different from any of them, so I wouldn't have played through it more than once for that. Hello, Sake. Hello, Whisper. How are you two? What about Spike? Spike's here? I'm doing alright. I'm kind of hopped up on caffeine because I woke up with a migraine, and my migraine pills are chock full of caffeine, and I've not been having a lot of it lately. So my heart is going fast, and my mouth is going fast. That sounds weird. Spike is working. You're not allowed to say hello and ask how he's doing because he's working? Sake's vibing. Da, 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 da. So Chibi Robo's not too long of a game. It depends on how much you wanna putz around, and like how many of the upgrades you want to bother getting. Things like that. Technically Kiri is working, that's true. There's also a ghost. Ooh. Welcome, Jump, the ghost. Da, 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 da. Hello. Oops, close enough. Da, da, da. Jump, have you played Chibi Robo before? Hello, Jump, or do I have to call you Bacon, or are you a spy? Is a spy... Oh, what's the word for this? Obligatorily... Oh gosh, my brain just stopped. Can he not be a spy and have you call him Jump or Bacon? I feel like there's a specific phrasing that people use in that situation, and I just, woof, I don't know. Don't know what happened. Do, do. Ba, 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 ba. I know of Chibi Robo, but I haven't played it, and most people call me Bacon, lol. I like Jump better. So if you don't mind me calling you Jump, I'm going to continue that. If you do mind, let me know. Besides, I'm pretty sure Jump is what your nickname was on like Smash Brothers and stuff when you would add in your own character name, probably because Jump Bacon Spy was too long. I am a spy made of bacon that jumps. Jump, man. Oh, Lavender Town. I keep immediately forgetting what color I just used. Yeah, Jump was more of an identifying part, but over time people started calling me Bacon. Bacon! There's only one thing that smells like bacon, and that's bacon! Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the cat shelter opened again. To the point where I actually respond more to bacon than my actual name. Yeah, that figures. Anyways, I'm doing a little sad. Oh, right, I didn't ask how you were doing, sorry. Care to extrapolate? That might not be the right word. Care to share? No is okay, of course. I feel like I said something and then it just went out of my brain. I'm not doing these on the backs of pages because, well, the highlighter doesn't bleed through much. The pens themselves tend to. So it's not particularly visible on screen, but it would be very visible back to front. Of course I'm going to share. You know I share everything. So, I've been playing Brutal Orchestra and I currently have 75-ish hours in it. And I discovered something that destroyed me. Yeah? All 23 characters you can unlock have their own separate achievement, both in-game and on Steam. And you don't have those yet, I presume. Not all of them, I presume, based on what you're saying. I should just shut up and let you talk, but then I'd be silent for a little while as you type, so I'm trying to add into the conversation. And for one of the earliest characters you get, Rags, there's of course the same thing. However, while I do have the character in the in-game achievement, I don't have the Steam achievement. Okay. Is it impossible to get now or something? Or very difficult to get now and it wouldn't have been earlier? So I asked the community about this, and they explained that the achievements just sometimes don't work, and I would have to delete my save file for that achievement on Steam. Oh, that's... The problem with doing that is, what's your guarantee that it will work next time? It sounds like a problem where you just have to keep restarting in order for it to work one time, maybe eventually. Unless it's the one achievement specifically that has the problem. Brutal Orchestra doesn't support multiple save files, so either I deal with the fact that I will forever be missing the Steam achievement, or I redo everything. Right. It is... Okay, how old is the game? Is it possible that a patch would ever come out for that? Would the developers care enough to do that? Oops. I'm certain in this day and age there are some programs that force unlock a Steam achievement for you. If you have obtained it in-game, I don't see the harm in correcting the Steam error that way. Whether it's okay to use might be based on developer and not Valve IG, such as the case of PvP games and such. You know, I don't actually like the song very much. Yes, Kuya? Hello? Maybe when I have every other achievement, I don't want to break things. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Sake, for mentioning the option. There are a few games I've played where a few achievements just broken for no reason. Hate that. Yeah. This might be an in-the-moment thing that I might, like, have a completely different opinion about. You know, days later if you ask me again, I don't know. But I kind of wish fewer games had achievements to begin with. I find them to be a distraction a lot of the time from the actual point of the game. Maybe that's just old me being like, back in my day. course, achievements in themselves probably stem from like high scores and things, which are much older than my day. I don't know, plenty of old games had achievements. Yeah, I suppose. I'm just not competitive. I don't have the drive to invest that much into it. I always love it when games do in-game achievements. I assume just as much. Then itch.io players and Switch players can also go on the hunt. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I forgot I wanted to run ads this time. I'm thinking at the hour marks. So help me remember that, guys. Do like a 1-minute ad break at 2 and 3 my time. So just on the hours. Sake especially likes achievements and completion stuff, so they pay attention to them. Sake, thank you. Thank you so much, Sake. As someone who swaps around games a lot, it's nice to have that motivation for me personally, but I can see my goblin brain sees getting an achievement as a reward. That leads to dopamine. Thank you, Sake. Thank you, thank you. I hadn't thought of anything when people subscribe. I'm not expecting it yet. Kisses! Mwah! Oh, I want to change out some of the sounds in that I have for alerts and things. I haven't decided what I want to do though, because I really like Wind Waker noises, and Chibi Robo noises are pretty good too, and of course Animal Crossing noises. And I haven't thought of that many places to put them. Achievements should be just that, an achievement. Should just be that. Do all games need them? No. But if it's fun, sure. Also, sometimes it's nice to have chapter achievements so you can see how far others are. I've been setting up my Twitch lately, and I was playing around with the Streamlabs for alert settings. It can be very fun. Grinding to get achievements sucks. Yeah. I agree, Spike. I can see the value that people have in grinding to get achievements, but I don't personally like it. That's why Celeste does the opposite. Oh, this is where I draw the line. It can be funny sometimes. Night of the Rabbit has one for clicking a bug. Like, I did this, Sake. I did it off stream. It's clicking the bug 1,000 times. My fingers hurt. However, if it's the kill 1,000 things and that's just an achievement, oh my god, no. What does Celeste do that's the opposite? I got that achievement too, Kiri. It was a million years ago, huh? Yeah. It's fresh in my brain, so I'm bitter about it. We wildin'. I used to know what that meant. I have a general vibe about it, but I don't remember. Is it from a book? Is it just an internet thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't have that many left. Like, this is taking forever. Oops. TLDR, when someone is doing wild and crazy stuff, it's usually for fun, silly online. Okay. So it's like the current version of we're just two wild and crazy guys. How many of you will actually get that reference? If you were in your 50s or older, probably be really obvious. Famously used in situations where there is eccentric or bizarre behavior, like clicking a bug 1,000 times. Oh, there's no more. This is it. I've reached the end. Ugh. Now just to do the washi tape on all of those. I think I'm gonna do washi tape on some and say F it to the rest for today. Okay, I have to figure out where to put these. Is it these ones? No, this is Stabilo. This one? This one doesn't have a thing on it. It's this one. Get to you later. Scroll back. Spike got it, but doesn't remember if you showed me. If you showed him. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think I showed you the reference. Most games make achievements that make really difficult challenges that don't actually unlock anything or change anything in-game. Celeste instead makes achievements for most of its challenges, but then ignores other challenges the game offers so that the achievement hunters don't have as much work as completionists. AKA golden strawberry, and actually you don't even need all the berries. Blah 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 blah. Extra. Done differently as devil daggers. Okay. Okay. Okay, I did think that it would be better to do these one color at a time though, since we have them marked. So maybe that would speed up stuff. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Let's see. I do remember there being achievements in Spyro 2 and 3, actually, which are called skill points, and you would get a life if you did them, and it would be like marked off in your special inventory thing for it. I'm having trouble remembering what they are, though. They're varied. Oh, one of them is getting like a specific point amount in the skateboarding level. That one's fun to do because there's not much pressure for it. There's like a time limit, but it's not too hard, and it's fun to skateboard in the game. Devil Daggers has one singular achievement beating the game, in other words, surviving 500 seconds. The reasoning that Devil Daggers really put the achievement in achievement is that literally 2% of players, only 700-ish people in the world, own it, so no achievements for progression, achievement for completing the tutorial, no achievement for killing blah blah blah. Just an actual achievement for those who go the far mile. Let's scoot this up so you guys can actually see what I'm doing a bit. You know, it gives me a dopamine rush in that way. In Mario Party, probably 5 specifically is the one I'm thinking of. I'm sure they do that in most of the Mario Parties, if not all of them. When you're in a minigame and you make a record, and it goes, "New record!" That makes me happy. Anyways, it's been a half an hour and I'm already going on a wall of text rant. Yeah, well, you came in a little bit sad. So, we're here for you. Besides, it's not like I'm doing anything exciting right now. Tomorrow will be exciting. Ah! Somewhat sad, but also somewhat happy. Okay, what's the happy part? We got the bad news. What's the good news? Or did you say it and I just don't remember already? Let go. Oh, what was that sound? I don't remember. Were you the one who got insanely good at the Mario Party hammer minigame? The one where you just press the button a bunch? I don't know. I felt like it was always a big competition between you, me, and Jump, actually. I got really good at Leaf Leap. I'm not good at it anymore. Probably. But that was my favorite minigame for a long time. This time the story is 20 times shorter. I read 20 times and I'm like, uh-oh. But no, shorter. Okay. Because, spoilers, but a game creator I love, Nom Nom Nami, creator of Bad End Theater, and her Tears Are My Light, and many other visual novels, has a new entry coming very soon, so I'm excited. Nice. Oh, the Thwomp Domino game. I was thinking it was the... There's a 2 versus 2 game in one of them where there's a big hammer and it leans towards whoever's clicking less. Spike should still get the real true ending in Bad End Theater. That is up to Spike. And Spike is gonna be real busy with Dead End Theater. Wow. Dark and Darker this week. Dumpster fire. And Conan next week. Yeah. I'm finally playing a game with you guys that I'm interested in. And then you skirt off to Conan Exile. Dead End Theater. Just a there, with an entrance that leads to a dead end. Okay, got this one done. Get out of here. This orange is nowhere like this orange, but that's okay. It's fine, Sake. Don't worry about it. The last couple of days were just worse for me because I injured my finger. Like, I just strained it, I think. And so I'm like, I can't crochet, I can't draw. I can't, like, watch anything with Spike because Spike is busy. It's doing a lot better today. Poor Finky, yeah. It took me a long time to figure out what it was. And I'm pretty sure it's because I was scrubbing really delicate things. Pretty aggressively is not the right word. But like using a lot of strength and a lot of care. I was getting sticky stuff off of photos. Get quite lonely playing Minecraft even if I'm vibing in voice chat. Yeah. Could always pick up Staxel, Stardew, Sunhaven. Sunhaven? Oh yeah, that sucks scary. I also spent like all of Saturday? Sunday? All of the weekend? I don't know. Like cleaning the kitchen, and I replaced the handles and knobs in there. And I vacuumed for a change. And by the end of the weekend, I was just super pooped. And I'm like, I asked Spike for a massage, and then he was too busy playing, and I was too busy not telling him to take time for me. And I was like, I'm gonna take a bath, and maybe that will help me not be as stiff. So I put in the bath water, and it was stupid hot because I was like, I'm gonna make it hot because that'll feel better. And I'm like, I can't go in here, it's too hot. And then when I tried to make it colder, it became cold, and I couldn't heat it up anymore. And so I had a very unsatisfying bath and felt just as stiff as before. Okay, Matt says, whenever there's a lonely moment with anyone, I try to be the guy to fill that void. Oh, maybe you haven't played Sunhaven. It's like Stardew and such. You have a little villager in town and you farm and adventure stuff. I think you'd like it. That sounds like something I'd like. Not the deep cleaning. Aw, Spike forgot. Spike forgore. Yeah, I'm not blaming Spike. This time. I was definitely like well, I could ask him to do it right now, but he's having a good time and I want to try the bath, and then it was time for bed. This stream career is the proof of me filling that void. Yeah. In social situations, I am the void. Unless I really have something to talk to a person about, I am happy just to vibe being there. Okay, time to move on to another topic. Let's do that. Sake feels that. What are we going to do with channel point redemptions? That is a great topic. and I don't know. I think Spike has brought up some ideas, and I just don't remember them right now. Because having the 5 basic ones is eh. Sake is not very solid on my own. I gotta have something to respond to or someone to vibe off. Idea numero 1, or uno, a redemption that costs a lot of points for a drawing request. Either that's something you've brought up before, and I thought it was a good idea then, or I had thought of it. Like a 30-minute, oh, not that, a 30-second sketch or something. Yeah. That's a good idea. Let go! Sorry. Could get a sketchbook that's full of little doodles for 50,000 points or something per request. Yeah. Would you mind writing these down in the Discord, Sake? In the admin stuff so I can look at it later? If you're free enough to do that. Idea numero 2. Thank you. A low costing point redemption that forces you to take a sip of water. Yeah, that's a common one, I think. Maybe 100. 50k may be a little overboard. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to remember the difference between channel points and bits. And channel points allows you to have an icon, like Toki has a coin with a kitty cat on it or something. And doing something like that would be really cute. Maybe 25. Sake has 6k and I'm not here for a lot of streams. Kiri puts time and material into the drawing, so you have to balance that. Yeah. CP are channel points are things you get for free. Bits are donated. Okay. Yes, Kiri. Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. My first thought is perhaps unsurprisingly kinstone pieces, but I have to call them something else like purr stones or I don't know. And maybe if it allows you to do an animation, I could do the kinstone pieces going together. Be like, you did the thing. If I were here for 3 hours all 3 days of the week that you stream, if you do stream of course, 50,000 would take about 3-ish months, and that's if I'm here every day without missing once. Really? That sounds... I have no idea. That sounds like a lot. There are ways to set your channel points up so you have an increased amount of points based on how often you are active in chat. So more talking is more points. We don't want people to just AFK and idle and spam points. Okay, so that's something I have to set up to reward people for being active in chat and stuff. Yes. Okay. Thank you guys. You said Kokiri instead of Whisper, which is totally fine, but like anybody reading this would be like, oh, who's Kokiri? It's me! gets 10 points per 5 minutes and 50 points per 15 minutes. It's a very slow climb. Yeah, Kokiri. Oops. It's fine. I probably wouldn't notice it almost every time you would do it. Okay. I always say Kokiri. Well, it's a nickname that I got shortly into knowing you. And so you and Mer and everybody, it's so nice. Heck, I've been getting points for a channel called Paradash, and even after a year and a half, I only have 200,000. I'm still trying to get to 500,000. Is there a reward at 500,000 that you're looking for? Yeps. Well, details. Okay, there you go. Streamer buys windows for you. Oh, like Windows. What are they on now? 11? That version of Windows? Or that version? No, they're gonna buy you Windows 95. What I mean, like, is Windows the OS? Question mark. Okay. Hey, at least I got there. This is like, man, if they buy Windows for your home, I will absolutely get in that chat. We need some new Windows. Come on, no whammies. I will get that free Windows no matter how many years it takes. I was thinking that being a student in the US often gives you free Windows, but no, it's like Microsoft Word. That's totally different. That one's just too much. Okay, I think I'm going to take that quick channel commercial break and I'll be back in about a minute. Don't nobody go nowhere. I'm back. Okay, going to link a thread of ideas in the Discord as well as what Matt suggests, Kiri. Thank you. 10 points are just for being there. 50 points happen from activity. Spike got the ad. Mods don't get it. Didn't get it last time. Socket definitely has ads as a mod since all the way back in 2021. Shrug. Well, then I don't know. Okay, we gotta speed this up a little bit. Or just say we need to move on. Matt's betrayed my trust. Eh. Okay, I think I actually am going to just I'm doing kind of a bad job here anyways. We'll do a few of the first ones for each, and then we'll move on. Is there even a real ending in Bad End Theater? No one will ever know. A good idea to circumvent this that I have seen and suggested for others, I mod or used to mod for, is you're going to get water or go to the bathroom, run a 1 or 2 minute ad break. Yeah. I did actually do that. And I figured on the hour, at least for the beginning, would remind me that I actually do that. But yeah. Mods don't have to potentially miss content, and people can also go do what they need to. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I'm dragging you through the Nami rabbit hole, I do need you to get the real true ending, which is titled The Bad True Ending, which I know is confusing. It just works that way. Well, it's up to Spike whether he wants you to drag him through or not, I guess. Channel point thought unique. Channel point thought unique to you. Once you have your little kitty dressed up in different colors or outfits, you could do a redemption thing so you could swap their outfits. Oh, that's cute. Oh. My brain is not here. Here's another idea. Spa the stream overlay back to the old one and vice versa. Can only be activated per hour. Swap. That makes more sense. Stream overlay. It's an interesting idea. I think this one is so much better than the other one, though. So, I don't particularly want to go back to the other one. Maybe in the future when I have others. I did think about having a day and night version of this. So I could potentially have people switch it to be day or nighttime. When I bothered to do that. So I knew I missed one. This one is very cute. I suppose it's a good idea for future overlays. Yeah. My other one was a slight step above the previous one, but barely. It's basically just a background. Oh, by the way, I have Okamiden coming in the mail. A bid, an auction, whatever. I won on eBay, so it's coming. And after I and probably Spike play it, I could loan it to you, Sake. If you haven't just emulated it to play it. Okay, I know. I know this is a little, but look at me style. But did it pop into my head once I know it's a bad one? But what about a redemption? Matt explains everything about a game he loves until the stream is done. I didn't expect that to be added, nor do I find it a great idea. It just seemed funny. It's an interesting idea. I think you kind of do that anyways. So... And it does require that you be present, which you almost always are, but... Happily see you play or anything. We don't have a way to set up my DS to the stream. Yeah, but I'd be very happy to lend it to you when I've played. I've got 3 of your games. I have 3 DS games right now. I'd have to check our list of loaned and borrowed items to remember if I have others. You might have a copy of Minish Cap of mine? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you have one of our SPs, which is totally fine. I'm just trying to remember. I guess it can be for people who have not heard the rant before, force me to repeat myself. It's a thought. Fortunately, that is so bad right now I cannot watch stream. Oh, I'm sorry. See you later then, I guess? At least you're not missing out on any game stuff, I guess. Pen test number 7. There. Apparently I can't write and speak at the same time, which I guess shouldn't be that surprising. Just a little quiet now. Da. So thirsty. Doo-doo-doo. Do. Oops. 17. Channel point redemption that makes you roll a d20. If the dice lands on a number of the redeemer's choice, they can request an artwork. This channel point redemption costs like a third of the hypothetical redemption free art request, making the user have the ability to choose to gamble for free art at a lower cost, or just wait until they have more points. It's a thought. I think perhaps you and Sake are thinking of more involved drawings than I was thinking of. Which isn't necessarily bad, I just have to consider it. How do I spell pen? Only done it a bunch of times now. Redemption idea. Kiri has to not hum for 3 minutes. Okay. Let's get to work. Halfway through the stream. Okay. So first up, the test page. I have these click art, zebra click art pens. They're felt tip. They are water based. I have 3 different sets here. So I gotta sort those out quick, or just make sure I'm choosing the right ones. They do not have the names in English on them. I have it in Japanese right here. So I looked up these earlier. So I can get the names at least close to being right. Okay, distractions. So many kitty pictures. Okay. So black, blue already taken care of. Next is red. And green. Hello, Grizzly Hands. Welcome. You joined just as I was getting to work, instead of just doing prep. Unless you've been here for a while, and we're just lurking, which is totally okay. How are you doing? Nah, just joined. Okay. Then you missed the prep of me highlighting and washi taping and writing for about an hour and a half. My writing is getting bigger. Just regular pink. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do. Okay, based on the number, this must be the right one. I got a question. What do you use for the animated cat to move along with your voice? Let me check the name of it. It's called Video Tube Mini. VEADOTUBE. My partner Spike helped me set it up. So I did the drawing and he made it work for me. It looks incredibly simple, actually. Grizzly did. Oh, yeah, Sake says video tube is so convenient. I did a little quiz show. I finished a couple minutes ago. Ooh, what was the quiz show about? One was about songs, another about booze. Ooh. Songs is very broad. Like, I could be good at it if it was perhaps 1980s stuff. Or classical, maybe. But, modern? No. And, booze? Absolutely not. Today I attempted being a VTuber, but not as advanced as yours. Cool. I was kind of hesitant to do it in the first place, but I really like it now. It's cute. Matt's is the lowest a streamer can be. No mic, no setup, just game. A lot of people like that, I'm sure. No, fluff, you know? Oh, Minecraft. Okay. First page is done. Wahoo! You could use video as well, Matt. You could have your little guy as a PNG that wiggles, even without mic. Oh, I missed something. I just added a plugin to OBS, and a little bear opens and closes his mouth when I talk. That's it. That's cute, yeah. I really need to set up someday, though. I'll probably do no mic forever, considering my voice sounds like a 7 to 10-year-old child. Oh. On the one hand, I want to say, don't be ashamed of your voice. On the other hand, I understand not wanting to be harassed for it, I guess. Like, I don't know if I'll show my face on screen ever. I just don't want to deal with people saying, you know, oh, wear makeup, do this, do that, and just like, ugh, whatever. Find a filter that lowers your voice. Then you can be like Austin Powers. How does that feel, baby? Your voice might change as you get older as well. You're pretty young. I mean, if you could just change your voice, I would definitely sound less feminine. But, you know, when I say 7 to 10-year-old child, I mean 7 to 10-year-old child. And that's not a good first impression to have with the immediately thinking I'm too young for the site. Yeah. Yvonne was on camera trying to do the most, and then I quit. And now I'm on the internet ratty as hell. Can I ask, how old are you, Mats? Not gonna be specific, just young adult. Yeah. Also, hello. Hello, Yvonne. If anybody was curious, I am in my early 30s. So, unless I start smoking, my voice probably isn't going to change much for a while. And I don't want to start smoking. Okay, now we just have to do this. My handwriting is not amazing. I'm trying to make it look decent for this, but also trying not to go at a snail's pace. So, we shall see. And then I want this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I took pictures, but I didn't take pictures of what the things were called. Oh no. Yeah, the one that says pale is the one I know what it's called. It's the one I don't have. Oh. Screw smoking, throw all cigarettes in the volcano. I don't know if it's true, but Morgan Freeman said that the secret behind his low voice is a lot of yawning. Huh. Actually kind of true. I learned it in singing master's class. Like having the breath support behind every word you say, basically. Oh, I missed something here. Voice mod needs to get on that femboy filter. Isn't that like a boy with a girly characteristics, or the opposite? I can never remember. The latter. Wait, no. The former. Boy but feel like girl. Yeah, femboy. So it'd be the characteristic on the base. Femboy. Ephemerally. Shoop-de-doop-de. Well, I can write it in later. I want to write down the color shades that the next set is, but I have them all in one big thing that doesn't say. And I'm using pictures that I took of the names in English. But I didn't have what the shade set was called, so I'll just fill that in later. Wow, that does not mean what I thought it meant. So many hard terms to remember. Yeah, ephemeral means like to do with time. Like, it doesn't last forever, I think. Why don't we have a mask girl I guess that's tomboy, but it's not the same. No, tomboy has been used for so long that it doesn't apply that way, I don't think. I grew up as tomboy, but it's, yeah. If you're a tomboy, you're still very much set into the girl category. Tomboy would be girls that... I don't particularly agree with this, whatever. Girls that act masculine or do sporty things or, you know, don't want to be very feminine, basically. So, like, I always ran around like a crazy kid, and although my mom wanted me to wear skirts, I always had to wear shorts or pants underneath because I was not going to sit like a lady or not roll around on the ground. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to this at least. Okay. See, Matt's doesn't have a dress code. I just have some cool shirts and 20 pants that are all the same color blue with like one red and two green pants. Yeah. Spike is a similar wardrobe idea, I guess. Like mostly jeans for the bottom and socks that are all black, even though we can't ever find the same pair or same set of socks whenever we need to buy socks. And then basically t-shirts and a zip up. Yeah, I wear what I want to wear. And since at least from the time I grew up until currently, women have had more, my plant is curling. My fake plant. I'm moving this away. Women have had more freedom than men as far as dressing goes. That has not always been the case. But it also hasn't not been the case if you go back enough. Whatever. Well, one dress code rule in school was girls were forced to wear pants, no skirts. I would have much preferred that, personally, but not everybody would. I like wearing skirts. But I generally like wearing pants more. And I definitely don't want to be forced to wear a skirt. And have to sit in a specific way to not be called things. Right, so I've been wearing, any clothes that I like, regardless of gender, for as long as I've been able to pick out my clothes. But at least in America, male identifying people are not as free to wear what they would like without scrutiny. And I think that's stupid. My whole life I've never seen any man or woman or someone in between wear a skirt in the Netherlands. Huh, they became a symbol of female solidarity for a while. For time context, post-World War II and the liberation of Netherlands from German occupation. Sorry, I missed the history of liberation skirts in the post-war Netherlands era is very interesting. Okay. I don't know. I know game lore, not skirt lore. Blue black. That'd be this one. Man, I'd love my stream to not buffer while Whisper is talking. Oh, I'm just gonna sit quietly with my history lore. No, sake share. I think this is the wrong color. Shoot. I think. Come on. I think. Oh, I'm not sure. I guess. This is. Okay, if this is Viridian. And this one is mint. And this one is aqua? And this one has to be blue-green. And this one has to be green-black? Dang. Rip. Maybe I can white out that later and fix it. Whisper said, no, sake share. Okay, we have smoky blue, and then later we'll have blue-gray. I'm not making this confusing at all. Come on, phone. Thank you. Excuse me. In short, feminist and resistance fighter named Mies Boissevan van Lennep, apologies for butchering that, I'm sure, post-World War II encouraged women in the Netherlands to wear a skirt referred to as a national celebration skirt. The patterns and materials used for these skirts ranged wildly based on things that commemorated their personal memories. It could be anything from textiles printed for holding goods to pillow or blanket coverings or old clothing repurposed. Neat! Okay. Dang it. Well, this is going to be pale blue until I find a whiteout pen later. No, I have one there that might work. Oh, that's Pearl. Okay, far from perfect, but... some people swear by these. I've never gotten these to work great. Do I have this one? This one's worked better for me. So I'm trying the Jelly Roll 10, but the Uniball Signo has worked better for me, generally speaking. And then sometimes they just don't work at all. Okay, that's better than it was, but... And what tends to work the best is if I just find my Posca markers. Here. Oh, I'm missing lots of lore. And of course, this is super dirty. Where'd my thing go? A big old piece of paper earlier. And I don't know what happened to it. All I did was get green on the pen and then smear that. Fine. Later. Deal with this later. Okay, let's scroll up. A notable dress was given to the IIAV Atria in 2009 that was passed on with notations that it had pieces of fabric from the owner's engagement dress, wedding dress, and various other garments that held importance before and after the war. So in a way, skirts would often symbolize the relative peace and then the turmoil of war. In that specific skirt, there was also fabric pieces from when she was a young girl. So you can imagine how much sentiment is packed into skirts and why they were so heavily pushed by Linep. Matt says, fun Netherlands fact, we will colonize you all. If I recall correctly, Linep created this idea of a liberation skirt from her time in a concentration camp in 1943. Whew. While in prison, she sent a tie, maybe? That was made of various patches of material. She was sent a tie. It was of coats, pants, dresses, all kinds of things, created entirely from fabrics that belonged to friends and loved ones. She used stories and memories attached to those clothing swatches to bolster her resolve of others in prison with her. After their creation and being picked up by women, they were especially worn on public holidays and large commemoration events by women all over the Netherlands. At large, they were meant to portray renewal. I think they eventually fell out of favor and are not really seen anymore, but there are some collections in galleries that remain. Thanks for sharing. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what, Mats? Wait a minute, what? Oh, Sakai says, there was a song for the National Celebration skirt. I think the Library of Atria has the original sheet music, or has it digitally that you can see? Sakai just stole my role of being the wall of text guy. I am not limiting you to being the one and only wall of text person. So there. magenta. And pale orange? Are you kidding me? Pale orange? No. The palest pale orange I've ever paled. I was the way too long-winded guy years before you. It only persists as I get older. Winded guy years? I was the way too long-winded guy years before you. Grammar hard. Yeah. Oh, Mats. Okay. Ugh. One day we'll move on from these pens. Ooh, now this is a bright color. Wow, I hate how I make my E's when I'm not paying attention. Unfortunately for Kiri and Spike, I am really into something. I have tangential thinking, so I will be talking about a red cape and then going into details about the dye to make the red cape, and that is their experience with me forever. If I am really into something. Whew. Unfortunately for everyone around me, I usually need people to repeat things because I don't hear or aren't paying enough attention. I love you guys. I love when Sake shares things. And I love having to repeat myself to Spike. I mean, I love Spike enough that repeating myself isn't usually a problem. Yeah, Spike's worth it. Guess so. You are too, Sake. I got that retching. I've got that wretched bitch face. I got that resting bitch voice, an active bitch voice, and active bitch voice. So I am thankful you guys understand me. Apparently, I've got it worse. When I'm frustrated, I sound like a complete ass. I wonder if I use that color somewhere else. Kinda hard to tell. So some of these might be wrong. But that'll just have to be okay for now, because this is not what I would call baby red. This is probably supposed to be the cherry pink. I'm gonna start using Wretched Bitch Face. I think I have whiteout tape that I can replace the mess ups with. Also, I like how this one's translation is marigold instead of marigold, like the flower. I'm keeping it though. Oh my gosh, I have never had that feeling about you, Kiri. I probably haven't been frustrated with you very much, but I think I was distracted when I was talking about it. I don't remember what I said. Cocoa brown. Yeah, I had the problem at work, actually, and with Spike earlier on, is that when I'm really frustrated in a conversation, I try to take deep breaths, and I have a hard time talking without crying, which is irritating as all heck. If you think it's irritating on the receiving end, it is worse on the giving end. I cannot control it, and I hate it. But my speech is very broken up, more so than it even usually is, and apparently it just sounds like I'm being really condescending, when it's like, no, I'm trying to make it so you can actually hear what I'm saying, rather than blubbering. And so it helped. With Spike, when we talked that out, he's like, do you know what you sound like? And I'm like, no. Do people see me this way? And he's like, yeah, it's what you sound like. And I'm like, ah. And as far as work goes, it probably wasn't that difficult for the person that I had that trouble with to misinterpret me, because she was not great at getting along with a lot of people. Let's see, understandable. I also cry when I get very upset in a conversation. Oh no. Yeah. So, I've not been taught to properly handle myself in a conversation when frustrated, and I think a lot of people have not, along with me. Okay. Time to put these pens away. Get out of there. We'll move on to another set of pens. Sorry if that sounded awful. Just trying to wedge this piece of styrofoam in here. Okay, what should I do next? Maybe these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I can do these all on one page if I narrow them down. Skip 4 because I want that to be zebra pale colors that I don't have yet. Get out of here, pens. Oh, yeah, I think most of my close friends are in a similar boat. It's a hard skill to improve. Yeah, for sure. Crunch. These ones also don't have names on them. I will have to make them up. Da, da, da. Sipa. Okay. I'm learning Japanese, but I do not have the knowledge of what these pens are called. Hopefully I don't butcher these characters too much. I don't know what this means when I'm writing it down. Oh, ad roll time. That's right. Still here, just busy reading stuff. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Spike's right. It's time for an ad break. Lost my slipper. I've got it. Okay, see you guys in a minute. I'm back. Wow. What skill were you guys talking about? Oh, the skill of speaking clearly and not escalating a situation with the way you speak in a frustrating conversation? Okay. So these were actually gifted to me by a friend of mine, and they put on letters so they could reference the colors. So I'm going to add those as well. Let's see. My skill with speaking is that I'm always loud and talk more than the person opposing me. That's like the opposite of me. Like pretty much exactly the opposite. I can't hold on to this thing. Okay, X. I'm taking up more space than I mean to. Great. Talking is easy, just make sounds and jokes. I'm not good at telling jokes, let alone thinking of jokes or remembering jokes. You? I'm gonna call this one Cocoa. So these are fine liners, if that was not obvious. Just brown. When Kiri and I worked together, I would talk to Kiri about whatever internet drama was happening that week, and that was our convos, pretty much. There were more, but that was the void filler. My void filler is 4-page essays. That's probably how Kiri felt about me talking. Well, you were very entertaining. It was nice to hear things about the outside world. Caramel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. I think I'm making this an awkward layout, but whatever. Now this is pale orange. S. This one almost fits caramel better, but it's not. It's too late. So what you mean by I was the way too long-winded guy years before you? Basically, yes, yeah. This will be butterscotch then. Scotch. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I'm the substitute then for streams. Sake got other things to do now. I have been that way since shortly after we started playing D&D together before I moved to the same state. Yeah. Do. Sure, this one can just be pink. Boom. Kitty is one of my greatest friends. You are also one of my greatest friends, Sake. I appreciate you. I'm really glad you're in my life. Okay, this is what I would call magenta. Mm-hmm. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say you're a new friend, yes. Jeez, put me on the spot on air. Goodness. Internet friend. Yeah. I mean, you can have really, really good internet friends. But I think you gotta know each other for quite a while. I would have to, at least. Nay! Navy. Like 4 seconds after I said that, I was like, I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Sorry for putting you on the spot. It happens. Bum, 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 bum. At least don't. Sometimes your colors that you have don't really go in a great order. Because you're like missing ones that would go in between. Like, I've got a very dark green here, but I don't have a very light green, and I have a super pale yellow. So, I don't know. Okay. Anyways. J. I am tired. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm less tired than I usually am because I'm doped up on caffeine. My heart is actually a little uncomfortable. So goodbye, Sake. Goodbye, Whisper. Goodbye, Spike. And see you all tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye. I'm going to start Chibi Robo tomorrow, so be excited for that. Oh, Yasumi. Bye, Mats. Later. I'm looking for the pen or for the color name, and I'm like, oh, it's not on here. That's right. G for Jade. Wait a second. I'm so excited for Chibi Robo. I don't want to wait for tomorrow. Straw for that one. Marigold is good for this one. Oops. putting down yellow, but if I was going to be creative, I'd put down daffodil. Wow, this orange is very dark. Blah, 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 blah. These two look exactly the same on the caps. Call this one cherry. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Yay, that's another one down. Okay. I have a lot here. I was thinking that this was going to be faster than it was. So I was like, I better not do too much prep work because I'll run out of time if I... Or I'll, run out of things to do. Nope. So, I don't know whether I should save these for Swatchapalooza Part 2 or just do it in my spare time. These ones will be fun. I'll do these. Okay, except this one and this one have got to go because I don't actually match the rest. So these are Zig Clean Color Dots. They have a dot side and a fine liner side. These two are also Zig pens, but this one's calligraphy and this one's writer. So I'm not doing these with those. These are fun. I don't have nearly enough ideas with them, but I like them anyways. Green, yellow, orange, pink. Pink. Pink, pink. Pink. Purple, brown. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 10, or 10. 12 is the standard number. This is the closest thing I have to black, so I'll write the title with this one. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And a dot. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to start with gray. And this one's called Platinum, actually. having trouble writing, apparently. Bum, 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 bum. It's called denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, dem, 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 dem. Boo, 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 splash. Blue Bonnet. What good names. I love names that are inspiring to draw things. Doodle Date on YouTube. Not the game, the couple who does drawing stuff. Steph has a couple of favorite colors of alcohol markers, one of them being light crockery blue. And I have to agree that it's a great name. Five, 6. This one is kiwi. Mm-hmm. Summer Sun. Okay. Pull out this thing just to make sure I'm not bleeding through onto the next page. Ooh. Island coral. This ain't your average coral. This is island coral. Oh man, the other day I was looking through games that I hadn't beaten before, or hadn't finished playing for whatever reason. So there are many games in my lifetime that I've gotten to the end and not beaten it because the last boss is too hard or whatever. A few of them I have actually brought it up when friends were around and showed off how tough it was and then beat it because, I don't know, I'm an adult and I have better control over stuff or things. This is candy pink. This last one was salmon. Some I've brought to the end and asked for help and still haven't been able to beat. So, an example for the first thing is Mystic Heroes on the GameCube. I'd be surprised if you've heard of it if it wasn't through me. It's not very popular here, at least. I still think I haven't beaten the multiplayer because the 5th level is just awful. This is called Hyacinth. But I was like, yeah, I'm stuck somewhere. I have no idea how far the ending is away, and because This was like pre being able to look up stuff on the internet very well when I played it. It might have been there, but maybe not. This last one was called Fawn. I really like these. I gotta use them more. So I'm like, here, I'll show you. That's the boss. And then I beat the boss, and it was the end of the game. And I'm like, oh hey, would you look at that? Some of them I knew I was at the end, like Star Fox Adventures. I think there's an S there. Also for the GameCube, you know, you get up to Andros and you're like, well, it's Andros, that's the final boss. But it's a ship flying level, and I'm just like, ugh, I couldn't beat it. And then like I later asked Spike for help, and if Spike had played through the game, maybe it would have been a cinch for him, I don't know, but like just picking it up at the final boss out of the blue, it was too frustrating. It's like, okay, yep, that one will remain forever unfinished, probably. So I was looking up games to see, you know, how far I actually got in them. And it turns out a couple of them, yep, I'm right at the end and I had no idea. Evolution Worlds being an example of that. Also be surprised if you heard of that one. I'm so cool. Yeah. No. And then I looked up Skies of Arcadia Legends, which is a port from the Dreamcast, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, you know, looking at it, I'm like, I'm not sure what the boss is called. I know it's one of the ship battle ones. Again, with the ship battles. I'm like a fifth of the way into that game. I am nowhere near getting to the end of it. I'm like, man, I feel like I played this for so long. How long is the game? I thought you didn't finish it, Spike. I don't remember watching the end. That's the problem too with a lot of these, is that your last save will be right before the final boss of things, and either you'll have beaten the boss and there won't be any way to tell that you have, because most games don't like save after that. It's just like, I don't know. So I also couldn't finish Skyward Sword because the Wii Motion Control Plus dongle was not like good enough to handle the final boss, for me at least. I might have gone. I think I just never visited it again with the built-in controller that I had later. We have it on the Switch, and Spike and I were alternating playing it, and then Spike didn't want to play anymore. Which I can't really blame him, but also I want to play through it with you. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia. Like, this game must be really long, or I just might have a really terrible memory of what I've actually done in it. Because I'm like up at the first gigas. There's like 6 gigas or whatever. And I'm like, nope, that's where I'm stuck, and that's it. Wow. It was still like, I don't know, 10 boss battles in or something. But it's like, oh, I guess there's a lot more of that game to experience. I also had the problem with a lot of RPGs of getting up to the final boss and being like, I gotta finish the side quests, and then never finishing the side quests and never beating the boss. This one will be a fast one, especially since I don't have the 5th color. But these are cute and fun, and I really like them. I'll have to choose a different color or a different thing to write down what they are, though. Okay. I don't remember where I got these. Sketch and Sniff gel crayons. I kind of want to get more gel crayons, but half of the fun of them is that they smell. And I don't know if you can get Gel crayons exist in bigger swaths of colors, but I don't know if scented ones do. So I just have this set of 5, and the pineapple one is somewhere else. I'll fill that in last. We'll do green, blue, pink, orange, yellow. Okay. Try to emulate this logo a little bit because it's fun. Except I'm doing a different and sign because I don't like the ampersand. I don't like drawing the ampersand. The ampersand itself is fine. Oh. I wrote sniff much smaller. But yeah, they're fun. Watermelon scented. Oh, wow. That like brings me back to childhood stuff. You can twist this so more can come out. I think I might write the... They're awfully thick as well, so I'm probably not going to write what they are. With the color. This blue is also so much more like gray than I expect it to be every time. Cotton candy. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3. Bubblegum. And then pineapple is the last one that's not here right now. These are real fun, and I always want to do stuff with them, but I don't have any ideas ever. I'm not great with highlighter color palettes. Oh, this is crusty. Oh, part of it's getting over the hump of that thing that's out of place. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay, I'll get the pineapple one another time. Okay, which ones do I not have a million bazillion of? These ones. Okay, speaking of highlighters. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, green, blue, maple. So that's 8. Text Surfer Classic. Inkjet Safe. Paper Copy Fax Inkjet Ink. Refillable. No colors written down. Color names. Boop, boop, bum. I want to write this down in a thicker. I want to make this aesthetic. Oh, that's blue. That's not going to work. 2.0? 3.0? Ooh. Be a little too big. Yeah, that'll do. Oh good. I'm making this too much like the top. ER. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go standard with these colors. We're gonna have pink, red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, blue, and violet. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's right, I tried to glue that. Half of the hinge of this is just broken. How about I put the cap all the way on? I'm kind of hungry. You should run an ad before you end. Should I do it now? Or should I wait until I'm just about done? Should probably do it now. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'll run a quick 1-minute ad now. And I'll check to see who else is streaming while I'm at it.
Yeah? You warming up my chair?
Okay, looks like we're back. Here's my blanket. Okay. I found another short but fun one to do, which is these jumbo crayons that I got. These are pretty old. Oh, the brown feels totally different from the black. Maybe because it's not used much. And yellow is basically impossible to see. I had an idea a long time ago to make an entire sketchbook, little sketchbook, but like plenty of pages in it, just smaller, of Animal Crossing villagers in rooms colored in crayon. And I started drawing some of them, and I was choosing some of my favorites that weren't in the game again. This was way before New Horizons, possibly before New Leaf. So like for instance, Sandy was cut out of the game after the GameCube one and not brought back in until the cards came. The amiibo camper cards specifically. So I remember Sandy was one of them. And that idea fell through hard. It's like, this is... you know. This rattling is probably awful to listen to. Sorry. Okay. Well, we did that. Maybe we should do the markers next? Pipsqueaks. Washable. Lovable. So I tried this one out earlier, and it is a nasty, like, greenish black color. So that's fun. I don't know if it's because it's the washable or if this is just the way the color always looked and I just don't remember it. EAK. I didn't lay this out very well. probably like 15 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we do 8 on a side. Oh, I don't say the colors on them. Not enough room for that. I'm gonna call that one brick. Because I don't know what else to do with it. Oh, there's a gray. Dang it. Page ruined. Okay, definitely didn't leave enough room for 8 in one thing. I'm doing a terrible, terrible job. Maroon. I never know what to call this color. Seven. Gosh, you just ruined this one aesthetically entirely. Pink should have been here. Oh boy. Da, 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 da. This is what I get for not laying them out ahead of time, apparently. Whoa, this yellow is highlighter yellow. Jeez. You have a totally normal set of stuff, and then for the yellow you have highlighter for some reason. They have names. They're in this little thing. Toy Poodle Black. Mini Brown. That doesn't count. That's a bad name. Copper Penny. Oh, that's not bad. Firefly Red. Fireflies aren't red as far as I know. Raspberry Squirt. That's kind of fun. Petite Rose. I would never, ever call this color rose, ever. Tiny Plum. I called that one Plum, actually. Also, Tiny, Mini, nah. Sweet Violet. Eh. Raindrop Blue. Little Boy Blue. This one would be a better Little Boy Blue. We're going for that. Oh, hi, Pokey. Welcome. I mean, I'm scared. My kitten has been cuddly. That's great that they're cuddly. I'm doing all right. I'm almost done, though. Let's see. For the past few weeks, I've been out of it. Since the doggo, I think I'm starting to be okay. I just have to talk about it with my therapist. Good idea. Yeah. And it's totally normal and good to be out of it for a little while, you know? Take your time. This one's called Teensy Teal. Again, I don't like the leprechaun green. Little Lemon. This one is Golden Nugget. Let's see. I'm just going to call it Orange because I've been doing that with the rest of these. And then because I missed the pink. Dinky Pink. My grandma is out of it, way out of it. She lived with them for 14 years. Oh, yeah, that's hard. It's a big change. And not a welcome one. Kitten Gray. But unfortunately, we can't keep them forever. But it does mean that you potentially have room for welcoming in new loves. I love kittens. Me too. The shelter that I work at opened up again. And one of the rooms has 3 plus, I don't know, about 8 kittens or something. 2 of them got adopted last night, but they're all so stinking cute. Kitten realized that she will hurt people if you bite too hard, so she is gentle. That's great. That's something that cats can struggle with if they are separated from the litter early for whatever reason, if they don't have other kittens to play with. But not always, and sometimes people can teach them that too. I just wish I could get random kittens, like if I didn't have my allergies. Yeah. Okay, we've got room for one more. What shall it be? Mild liners. It's a big one. Or and then I've got a bunch of these Stabilos as well. What are you? What are these? Oh, Stabilo Boss. Okay, we can start with that one. And, I mean, by start, I mean end. So I've got a bunch of different Stabilos. But let's do in 3 batches, I think. The Boss and then the... Oh, they're both called Swing Cool. Well, I'll do the solids and then the transparents. Okay. Like I would get an old kitty, like something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So 3. Wouldn't that be 4? Old, new, borrowed, and blue? Because one of the kittens would be blue and new, or old and borrowed. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I'm not ending on this song. I gotta get rid of that one from my playlist. I'm just never going to remember to do it, apparently. I feel like I'm missing a color from here, but I don't... Maybe I just bought these ones individually and didn't get orange or something. Bum, bum, bum. Well, this isn't working. Okay. Trying to mimic the way that Stabilo Boss is written on here, but it's just looking kind of bad. Oh well. Okay, 5. Okay, we're at time. Let me just write these in normally and then I can jazz them up later. One, 2. Oh! Pink, green, yellow is what I did. Well, apparently it is time for me to be done because I'm just making up lots of mistakes now. Okay, I'll switch these around later, so this will still look nice. Nicer, at least. All right, that's gonna be it for today. We got all the highlighting on the top done. Let's say over half of the taping done on the bottom, and then also over half of the pen tests written out. And what we got covered was the zebra click art in the standard shades, whatever these ones are called. Left a page for the pale ones. Sepia fine liners. The Zig Clean color dots, so fun. The Sketch and Sniff gel crayons, minus yellow. Staedtler Text Surfer Classic highlighters. Crayola Jumbo crayons. Crayola Pipsqueak markers. It has a highlighter yellow for some reason. And the Stabilo Boss highlighters. I've got lots of others. And I could do this again on another stream if people really wanted it. It's chill, it's easy, doesn't take a lot of brain power. It takes some, apparently. But I might just do this in my spare time because people might prefer to see me actually be creative. And it's satisfying to get things done like this. So it's something to do in my spare time, perhaps, that feels like I'm accomplishing something, even though I'm technically not. But that's gonna be it.